I like history, and I'm going to share a piece of history with you guys. Right? So, as you can see, this is a part of history. Look at it. See that? You all see Atlanta Journal, Women News. Okay? Let's see when this paper was printed. Let's see how, if we can figure out how old this building was when it was being made. That I found this newspaper in the building, in the wall of a construction site that I'm working on in Lenox Square, Atlanta. Let me find the date and see if I can find a date when this newspaper was printed. I like history, you know, people. It was all in the wall, like, you know, when first time in the days you're making cement and you use the cement to block the wall. See? Look, nice piece of history. Anybody know Lenox? You see? Lenox Square. Yeah. It's a nice piece of history. But let me see the date when this newspaper was printed. And it's fascinating that this piece of paper all up for all these years, all these centuries. This is not even years, this is centuries. This is centuries newspaper. I want to make sure I find the proper date when this newspaper was printed. Look, people. Sunday, May 5th, 1963. Wow. And this newspaper all up so good. Like, it's kind of a little brittle, but I can actually read some stuff on it. Let me see. Timbling to become Junior L. King Jr. Look, people. Wow. I like history. Yep. Let me see what else I can salvage from this newspaper. This newspaper was printed. This newspaper was released on Sunday, May 5th, 1963 by the Atlanta Journal. That's a beautiful piece of history. Look at this. I like to see what people was doing all them years before I was born. Yep. This is cool. Yep. See? The Atlanta Journal. Wow. And there's a nice little story in it. Let me see if I can share this story. Look at it. This is fascinating. This paper all up for all these years in this building. Look at it, people. Yeah. You all see this. This is a piece of history, man. That to show you things was making good those times. Look. Yep. See that? Wow, beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay. I wish I had my glasses on. I could read some of this. Wow, this is history. Yep. Look at this. Wow. Continue education. Some might disappear. The current trend too. See? I like history, people. I like to find these nice old things, like, you know, come on, like, it really fascinates me. Like, look at this right here. Some of them I can read. Some pieces can be read, like most of it. Like look at this one right here. Beautiful, isn't it? Girl Scout training. And all this is from 1963. This was way before I was born. I feel honored to have this piece of newspaper in my possession from the Atlanta Journal. The Atlanta Journal and Constitutional. See that? Look, people. See? I feel honored to have this piece of newspaper. I'm going to keep it for like you know when. Look. That's awesome. This newspaper were printed way before my parents even think about meeting them one another. Look at that. I like history. Wow. Big up Atlanta Journal. Even the comic side. Look. Look at that. This is fascinating. I like it. See that, people? Atlanta Journal. And this is the comic section. The comic section. Look at it. Nice piece of history. Ooh, we have to take time with it because it's so brittle. It is so brittle. But see? Yeah. I like it. Yeah, this is all this stuff going on from 1963. Ooh, what can I read right here? Look at this. This is a nice piece of history. I'm gonna do my best to preserve it. Like, you have to take time and hold it and turn it. Like, yeah. There was a nice story in it I was reading about some family. Let me see if I find that story for you guys. Okay, that's one right there. Ooh. This is 1963. Wow. It's brittle, but you know, you cannot. I can read most of it. I can read most of it. I can read most of it. This is nice. I think I should give it to the Atlanta Journal. You know? Yeah. Look at it. Girl Scout stuff. Yeah. Ooh, I like history. I really do. I really do like history. Yeah. It's just it's great to have a piece of history with you, especially when you know you weren't born when this was printed and you can actually touch it. Like, ooh. Yep. Look at that piece. See that piece? Yep. Let me see. There was a piece in it about some family getting married to some daughter. Yeah? I'll have to find it and let me see another piece of it. You know, maybe somebody will say, wow, that was Miss So-and-so. 1963. That's a long many years. Damn. This is great. When I go to work tomorrow, I'm gonna try and salvage the rest out of that hole. I'm really going to. This is a nice piece of history. You'd be touching something that were made and read something that were, you know. And this is Lenox Square, Atlanta, Georgia. Yep. Look at that. Yeah, look at that piece of May 5th, 1963. Yep. That's interesting. piece of history. You know, people don't understand. Sometimes it's just nice to read history, you know. Sometimes it's just good to know what happened to what was happening before you were here, you know. Look at it. Mary V. Johnson. Wow. I like this. I like history, man. I like history. I wish I had my glasses. I would read some of the stories to you all. Yeah. This is nice. This newspaper printed 1963, May 5th. Wow. I'm touching history. And it feel great. It feel good to be having a piece of history with you, you know, no matter what. It's just a piece of history. Yep. Piece of history, yeah? Oh, I'm excited to read what was happening all this time. Look at that. Piece of history. Atlanta Journal, Constitution. See? See? And I found this on, and this is 2020, the year 2020. That's many, many decades ago. Okay, what's this piece? I just want to share a little history with you guys, yeah? See that? Wow. That's history right there. Watch this now. Morgan Booth vows to be exchanged. Look at that. Wow. Party to a day school. Yep. What was this? Look at that. Yes, people. I just want us to show a piece of history, you know. It's nice to touch it. I'm 48 years old. And to touch something that, and have something in my possession way before I was born, you know, looking and reading what other people's life was and what was printed is very exciting. I'll be honest with you. Yeah? Yep. It's brittle, but you know, I'm gonna spray paint it with some clear coating and preserve it some more. I'm gonna try my best to preserve it some more, you know. Yep. Anyway, just wanted us to share a little of history with you guys. You know, a little history with you guys. It's a pleasure to touch something that old, you know. It's really a pleasure. And it was found in Lenox Square at a building, in the building at 34, at 374 Pacey Ferry Road. Yep, nice piece of history. Look at this one. You can't please a man. Oh boy, I was trying to read some of it. Interesting. Interesting.